So Bruno visiting from Brazil, my man. And I'm Ricky. You can call me Ricky Bobby. Hey you, it's all good. We're going to have some fun today. We're going out in the Roush Mustang, and I know you're excited because you like that manual transmission feel and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
And you did some racing back home in Brazil at the Sao Paulo race course, which I love. It's one of my favorite racetracks. Sao Paulo and Abu Dhabi are my two favorites. I think because the flow of the tracks match my style. Like I'm usually really good at places like that. So super sick. I love it. And I love that front stretch when you come off that last corner and you kind of dip into that pit row and then come back out. I love that. That is so sick. So anyways, with that being said, we're going to go out in this bad boy. We already talked about shifting. We're not going to go any lower than third. We'll go all the way up to fifth gear. And we're going to work on some things, some technique stuff. And everything's about being smooth with this car, because if you're not, the car tends to like be a muscle car. It tends to understeer, oversteer. It'll just kind of wash over. It just does everything you don't want it to do. Like it takes a little bit more brake to get woed up. And then on top of that, it has a tendency to try not to go into fifth gear. So we'll talk about that when we go out there. The first 2 laps don't count against you. Just kind of nice and easy. Just kind of learning the track, learning the car.
Feeling the car, the grid. Yep.
Yeah, and that's exactly it. And I think the first lap you'll have the track. You'll be like, oh, okay, and we'll fine tune that. But lap 2, now it's about getting the shifting right and making sure we accelerate in the right spots. We don't overdrive it and stuff like that. So with that being said, with your foot on the brake, clutch in, go ahead and put it in first gear. And we're just going to roll out nice and easy to the right. And what's fun is, like you were saying back home, everything's manual transmission.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. So now you get a good,
Yeah, most of the cars are manual transmission.
Yeah. All right. So we're going to roll out to the right. Very cool. And what I want you to do is go ahead and upshift to second gear. And what I want you to do is kind of roll up to about 30 miles per hour and do a quick brake check, nice and easy. There you go. Clutch in and brake check. There you go. Now let's roll out again. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to check my brake on this side, okay?
All right.
So clutch in, off the gas. Perfect. All right, let's roll out about third gear, 30 miles per hour. So go ahead and shift up to third. Fire and safety, Roush going out for 10, which will actually be 12, but copy that, sir. Following the Huracan. So come off the gas a little bit. We're going to brake to the blue or to the orange cones. We're going to stop right here, clutch in, and we're going to wait for this Huracan to come on by. And when it does, then we're going to roll out.
Right.
There she is. All right, let's roll out. And go ahead and upshift to second, and upshift to third. There you go. Now, pretty much every time you see those red and white lines right there, we just don't want to be on top of those, but you want to kind of hover them, get right up next to it, and sweep all the way to that single orange cone. Nicely done. This is that late apex corner, so light brake, not much, and I want you to follow the red and white line all the way out to the blue cone, and then dive it down to the green. That's our late apex. Good job. And as you're accelerating, it's very easy to get carried away. So right here, I come off the gas, tight to the right, now rolling the throttle just a little bit, about quarter throttle. And then as you turn, hold that quarter throttle to the blue cone and accelerate all the way to the blue, upshift to fourth. Then off the gas, tight to the right, giving a little bit of throttle. Now brake to the blue, downshift to third, and you want to stay as wide as possible to make that corner, just like that. There you go. And now tight to the right, tight to the left, continue to accelerate. Upshift to fourth. Nice. Going right for that blue cone, light brake, not much, and coast. Now, if you downshift to third, that's all right, but what we're going to do is, third gear gets a little torquey, so you want to roll in the throttle nice and easy so it doesn't unload.
Right.
There you go. Now, keeping that throttle, looking for that blue cone, and you're going to brake to the blue, downshift to third, coast to the green, and roll in the throttle out to the right. And basically, you want to use up all that racetrack, all the way out to that rumble strip, upshift to fourth, and now this is where it's going to get kind of crazy. All the way out and up to for fifth. There you go, beautiful, super smooth. Tight to the left, all the way into that braking zone, and brake hard. downshift, beautiful, coast. And that's 1 lap. So we got one more that won't count against you, just kind of getting used to that, the shifting and all that. So continue to accelerate, looking for that orange cone, and break that orange cone. Nicely done. Now coast out wide, and at that blue cone, turn all the way down to the green and roll in the throttle. And you're just waiting for the car to get pointed, just like that. That's perfect. Then off the gas, tight to the right.
I see.
There you go.
I can feel the car rolling.
Yep. And that was perfect. That was exactly what you want to do. That was right on that edge. Upshift. As you turn back in the gas, tight to the right. Brake to the blue. Downshift to third. And you want to get a little closer to that blue cone to get that good arc in. And what that'll do is that'll make this corner straight. There you go. Feed that throttle. Upshift to fourth. There you go. Now brake to the blue. And now if you can run third, that's all right. So start to roll through it. That's all right. I was going to say, no, it's fine. And usually you can carry a lot of speed through that corner. That's why I usually don't downshift.
Right.
Keep digging for that blue cone. Downshift to third. Turn down to the green and roll in that throttle. Out to the right and accelerate. Upshift. Fourth. There you go. And upshift. All the way up. Beautiful. Sweep to the left. Perfect. And brake. Downshift. Very good. And downshift. Coast. Nice. How's it feel?
Great.
All right, now we're going to start rolling in that throttle. Start to get a little more aggressive with it. Brakes that orange cone. Coast all the way out wide to the blue. Turn it down. Roll in the gas. Then off the gas, tight to the right. Beautiful. See that? And see, no, it's all right. See how it gets kind of torquey through the third gear? Keep digging. There you go. Upshift to fourth. Edge turn back in the gas. Keep it tight to the right. Brake to the blue and downshift. Or brake, downshift. There you go. And see how it's such a heavy car, it can easily overdrive that corner. There you go. You're doing good. Upshift to fourth. And now hold fourth as we come up in here. Brake to the blue. Light brake. Now coast. Start to roll in the gas. Yes. Tight to the left. Looking for that blue cone. Brake to the blue. Downshift to third. Yes. Coast to the green. Roll in that throttle. Keep turning. Back in the gas. Let's go get it. Upshift. Upshift. There you go. Hugging that left-hand side. And brake hard. There you go. Upshift. There you go. And coast. Nicely done. Now dive it down to the bottom, rolling in that throttle. Beautiful. Good job waiting for it to point. Off the gas, tight to the right. And then as you turn, rolling in that throttle nice and easy. Be careful of the curb. Stay on the go for that blue cone. Upshift. Nice. As you turn, back in the gas, Bruno. Tight to the right, brake to the blue. Brake hard. There you go. And now turn it in, rolling that throttle. There you go. Keep digging. Upshift. There you go. Looking for that blue cone. Light brake. That's all right. Now coast. That's all right. If you want to try third, that's okay. Keep it tight to the left. Beautiful. Brake to the blue. Downshift. Turn to the green. And upshift. And all the way out and over. Upshift. There it is. Nicely done. Nice and smooth. Out to the right. Look for that orange cone. And brake. There you go. Coast. Turn it down. Roll in that throttle. See how it shoves a little bit? There you go. Off the gas. Tight to the right. And then as you turn, roll in that throttle. Upshift. Nice. Off the gas for a second. Otherwise it'll shove. Brake hard. Downshift. We want to get out to that blue cone next time by. It's all right. Keep digging. Upshift. Gonna brake to that blue, light brake, and coast. Start to feed that throttle. And wait for a second. We're gonna wait for our Roush gonna pass on the left. There we go. Go ahead and pass on the left-hand side. Downshift to third. Copy that. Thank you. Then we're going to pass on left. Upshift. And all the way up. Beautiful.
How many laps we did?
3. Brake hard. Nice and easy in. Tight to the left. Rolling in that throttle out to the right. Brake that launch column. There you go. Wait. You want to brake a little bit more. Otherwise, it's going to shove the nose. There you go. And then off the gas. Tight to the right. There you go. And as you turn, upshift. Off the gas. Tight to the right. Brake to the blue. Downshift. Nice. There you go. Smooth. There you go. Upshift. Off that blue cone. Brake to the blue. Coast. There you go. Tight to the left. Off the gas a little bit. It's going to shove the nose on exit. There you go. Downshift. Turn it in. Rolling that throttle. And upshift. And upshift. There you go. Sweep to the left. Good job. And brake hard. There you go. Downshift. There you go. Nicely done. Smooth through the corner. And brake to the corner. There you go. Coast out wide. Turn it down. Off the gas a little bit. Off the gas. Tight to the right. Upshift. Off the gas. Tight to the right. There you go. Brake to the blade. Brake to the blue. Downshift. Nice. Yeah, it's alright. Upshift. Brake to the blue. And coast. There you go. Tight to the left. Off the gas a little bit. There it is. And brake to the blue. Downshift. Turn it all the way in. Rolling that throttle. Yes. Upshift. Upshift.
Didn't do
Alright.
anything.
And brake. A little bit more brake. Okay. And as you work your way in the throttle, and what I want you to do is slow down.